Welcome to my moisturizing type 4 natural hair routine. Majority of my hair is 4C, but this should work for any type 4 natural. It's really in depth, so sit back, grab a cup of tea or popcorn because this is gonna be a long one. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm coming with you fresh to face and fabulous. And I had just got done with my workout, but Zoe has been telling me that she needs a little extra love and attention, okay? So my hair, as you can see now, it's kind of dry. I have just flat ironed it a few days ago. And so that means that I need extra hydration. So I am gonna take you through my ultimate hydration routine, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite things to do. It is a little bit more time intensive, but it is so worth it. Do this once a month at least, and you can thank me later. So the first thing I'm starting off with is this Head & Shoulders pre-shampoo build-up remover, the Royal Oils collection, and I'm doing this because at the moment I am having a flare-up. Meaning that my seborrheic dermatitis, my scalp condition that causes my scalp to flare up, it's on another level. You know what I'm saying? It's on another level. It's trying to ruin my vibe, and we're not having this. So I'm going to spray this on my scalp and leave it on for about 30 minutes. So when I'm done spraying, I really like to massage this, oh my God, into my scalp. This is like my favorite part. It has a cooling feeling to it and it helps remove buildup. But while we wait for this to simmer, I figured that I would tell you guys what I'm going to be doing today. So I have 4C hair. Type 4 hair, it is very dry. I have fine strands. I also have a scalp condition called seborrheic dermatitis. So everything that I'm doing today is so that I can get my scalp under control, along with diet, etc., etc. But this is like everything that I would do on a pampering routine. High moisture. I mean, this is like what we're gonna do, okay? So we're prepping the scalp first, right? Then I'm gonna do a pre-poo with coconut oil and a cheapy conditioner. Next, I'm gonna follow up with a scalp scrub, shampoo condition, deep condition with a shower cap. I typically finger detangle in the shower, but this is a special occasion, so I'm gonna use a detangler if I need it. I like to do this at least once a month just so I can make sure that I'm getting a nice, good detangle in. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I use my fingers. Special occasion. While the conditioner and everything's on my head, we are going to steam treat my hair today. Today I'm gonna be using this bad boy. It is so old, which is why it's yellowing. It's from a brand called Beautiful. They don't sell this anymore. However, there are so many dupes to this on Amazon. I will link one down below, literally the same thing with all the attachments, everything, I will link it. So we'll be steaming today, but if you don't have that, you can potentially use your body heat, as well as you could get one of these caps. You put your blow dryer in the end and then put this on top of your head, and then it kind of like blows the hot air in it. You'll wear your little shower cap. So that's an alternative if you want to do that. And then I moisturize and I seal. This will be my first time using this particular moisturizer. It doesn't matter what moisturizer you use. It doesn't matter if you use the oil or butter. That is everything that I'm going to be doing today. I can feel this tingling on my scalp. So I'm gonna leave this on while I make my pre-poo, which I hardly ever talk about pre-pooing on this channel, but we gonna change that today. So here we go. Begin with an empty bowl and put some coconut oil in it, or any oil of your choice. An alternate is avocado. Maybe I'll do that next month, but this one wasn't quite ripe.
Keep an affordable conditioner nearby for the next step. Heat the coconut oil for 20 seconds. Next, put your conditioner or avocado in a bowl with the melted oil. I didn't measure it out, but it's about 1 part coconut oil and 2 parts conditioner. If you're using avocado, you definitely want to blend it up. Just a tip.
So now at this point, now that I've kind of prepped my conditioner, I'm just gonna go in with my fingers and just gently detangle my hair with my fingers. And right now, I'm just giving my scalp another rub with the pads of my fingers. You guys, this feels so good. The build-up treatment, it does make my scalp feel a little bit more itchy if it was already itchy, and it has been itchy. So I kind of like to massage it in there, and it feels, oh my God, so good. You know, that feeling like it's working. Anyway, once you're done kind of finger detangling your hair, you're gonna take your conditioner treatment and, you know, we just gonna slather it on our hair. You can do it in 4 sections. And I'm just gonna apply this conditioner to dry hair from ends to roots. I don't know where my clips are, and I don't want to put an elastic in my hair because my hair is going to be in a kind of more dampened state, or a wet state actually. So I don't want to risk pulling out my hair with that elastic while my hair is wet. Well, I don't want to risk it at all, but we're just gonna go ahead and apply that to this section and then keep moving. I think sections are nice. I usually don't wash my hair in sections, especially when I'm having, you know, scalp issues. I just like my hair to be loose, and I like to wash it that way. Now, it may not be that way forever. I feel like, you know, at this stage, this is kind of working for me, just having my hair loose like this, especially if I do that pre-finger detangling session. And I just I kind of finger detangle throughout the whole process. This is me just getting that pre-poo spray like more distributed before I put on my plastic cap. And I'm not going to use heat for this particular section because I am going to be using heat for my deep conditioning treatment. I'm just going to keep it 100. I will only sit under that thing 1 time during this process. These are new and they are very, very long. So if you have very long hair, this might be the cap for you. And then I'm gonna put a towel on my head for about 30 minutes. I could even stretch it to an hour. It's up to you. Really depends on how badly I just wanna get to my hair. And next, just put this on my head and I let it rock. I let my body heat do its thing. And then we're gonna, you know, get to the next step, all right?
20 minutes later. Hey y'all, welcome back to my shower. Now let me tell you, I couldn't wait a full 30 minutes. That scalp treatment spray had my scalp itching. I had a ton of buildup, so maybe that's the reason, but next time I'm sticking to the instructions for 5 minutes. It felt so good rinsing it out, let me tell you. This was my first time leaving it on as long as I did because I did the pre-poo. But I'd say follow the 5-minute timeline instructions and apply it at the tail end of your pre-poo treatment instead. As you can see from the steam, the water is pretty warm. I have low porosity hair and I use warm water to help lift the cuticle of the strands of my hair. This helps to let more moisture in. This is my scalp after rinsing. You can see that the pre-shampoo scalp treatment really helped to break up the dandruff and build up on my scalp. Next, I'm going to apply this water-activated scalp scrub. Applying this to your scalp further helps to break up the buildup, but this step can definitely be skipped if you don't need it. It has these little granules that scrub your scalp, so there's no need to be aggressive with the scrubbing. A little goes a long way, so you don't need much. It's important to use the pads of your fingers when washing your hair so you don't scratch your scalp. It will sting, and more importantly, you could damage your scalp with your fingernails. And we don't want to create bald spots, now do we? Then rinse. Those little granules are water soluble, so you don't have to worry about them getting stuck in your hair. I'm showing these scalp care steps because so many people focus on the lengths of their hair, forgetting that the scalp is on the front lines of your hair growth. Next, shampoo your hair. This one is specifically for dandruff, but use the one that you like. Focus first on your scalp, and if needed, run the shampoo down the lengths of your hair. Now, you've probably never seen me do this before, especially with a shampoo that has sulfates. Well, that's because a few days before this wash day, I straightened my hair with products that contain silicones. Silicones are effectively removed with sulfates, hence why I'm making sure my strands are covered. Rinse thoroughly. Next, apply your conditioner. If you can remember, turn off the water while you do this. Now, this step is pretty simple. Apply your conditioner to the lengths of your hair. Put a shower cap on if you have low porosity hair to use your body heat to open up the hair cuticles and wash your body while it bakes. Next, remove your shower cap if you've used one and rinse the conditioner out. Now for the deep conditioner, my favorite part. Apply it to the lengths of your hair and don't forget your hairline. When your hair is heavily coated, put on your shower cap and hop out of the shower. Pour your water in the hair steamer, wait for the steam to start, and sit under for about 20 to 30 minutes.
So I have just finished steaming. My hair should be nice and juicy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Feels nice and soft. You guys can see. This is that step. Especially since I have low porosity hair, heat is just like, it really lets the product soak in. Really nice. I'm gonna go ahead, rinse my hair out, twist my hair up, detangle my hair, and then come back.
For this step, put your hair catcher over your drain and bring your detangling brush if you're using one. I don't typically use detangling brushes, but on long pampering days, I switch it up. I use a combination of my fingers and a brush on these days to help speed up the process. Sometimes it's nice to give my fingers a little break, especially in sessions like these that take 4 to 5 hours. My typical wash days take about an hour and a half, so this help is welcome. I've got a video on how I wash my hair most of the time linked if you want to check that one out. Once the hair is detangled, twist and rinse. I told y'all this was a full-out moisturizing pampering session, so prepare to spend some time at least once every quarter doing this. How often depends on your personal hair needs. As you can see, even though I haven't used the detangling brush in months, I still don't have much hair in the brush. This is proof to me that finger detangling can still get the job done. It's really up to you and your preference. Side note, feel free to wash your hair in the sink in the beginning and end in the shower. Jumping in the shower twice is just not for me. I only do it because I love you.
I am back. My hair is damp. This is typically where you guys see me. And then I go ahead and I add a moisturizer and an oil and I retwist. I put it back in a ponytail and then I see y'all usually when I'm ready to really style my hair. So I'm just gonna take you through this next step.
On damp hair, layer a leave-in conditioner, a moisturizer, and follow with an oil or some kind of sealant. I had just ran out of my leave-in conditioner, but I recommend adding it because it really does make a difference in moisture retention, at least for me. Repeat these steps until you're done. As you can see, having hair already detangled and twisted speeds up this process quite a bit. It also helps to keep me on track and organized.
And now we are at the last twist. I started on damp hair. I've just applied some moisturizer. We're gonna seal it with some oil. And when it comes to the sealant, it can be oil, it can be butter, it can even be a gel of some sort, depending on the style that you're doing. A sealant just sort of locks everything in, all of the moisture and nutrients and everything that you add to your hair. And this process has taken me about 5 hours. And depending on how slow or fast I move, that could adjust. But that is from the start of prepping, the conditioner and spraying everything on my scalp and waiting for everything to simmer and bake in. It takes a long time. And these are the wash days that I typically will reserve specifically for like once a month when I really want to go in hard, or after I'm done flat ironing my hair, which to me is like the most amount of manipulation I tend to do. And it can also be very drying to the hair. So whenever I flat iron my hair, this is the routine that I do. And when I am done, I take my juicy twist and my moisturized edges, and I put it back into a ponytail, and I let it air dry. I let this air dry overnight, and this is typically where I start all of my hairstyles. I don't even tie it too tight. I just keep it on just like this. And when I wake up in the morning, I can spritz it with some water if I'd like. If I decide not to moisturize and seal tonight, sometimes I won't do any of that. I'll wait till the next day, dampen my hair with some water, and then moisturize and seal. So it really depends on what I'm trying to do with my hair, how I'm trying to style my hair, but this is the base. This is everything all in one. You can switch out things. You can do things differently. If you don't have any scalp issues, you don't have to do all of the scalp treatment stuff that I do. I'm just showing you guys what I do, what's been working for me. I do this about once a month. Sometimes I slip, but I try to do an intensive sort of thing like this about once a month.
I'd like to give a special shout out to all the Patreons and the Coily crew and new members, Callie A, Mary A, and Deborah H. Thank you all for all of your support. To anyone who'd like to know more information on how to support this channel, check out the link below, patreon.com/Latoya Ebony.
I have my other wash day video here. This is just for my normal wash days. And of course, you can co-wash. You can wash with conditioner in between this video right here and this video right here. And then down here, I'm just gonna post my regimen because it will answer some other questions you may have about detangling and whatnot. All right? I love you guys. I will see you in a few days. And don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Mwah.